1972 MGB GT. So it's a factory chrome bumper car. This one, as you can see, is finished in this lovely metallic gold color. It's got retrimmed interior with this nice red leather interior with white piping, and it's been put on 15-inch chrome wire wheels from a Jag E-Type. So again, it makes it look really, really good. Really classy looking car. Sits really well. Looks really good on those wheels. The chrome with the gold. Definitely one of the best GTs we've had in here for a long, long time. Right, starting with the bodywork. If we start on the driver's side and work our way around, then we'll check the interior out and we'll go for a cold engine startup. Looking down this side, you can see it's nice and straight all the way down there. It's not full of ripples or dents. It's not thick with filler or anything like that. Lovely and clean along the top of the driver's side wing. A little bit of cracking in the paint on the seam there, but generally pretty good. All good down the bottom of the windscreen. Down the front here, got a very, very light scratch just in the paint there, but actually that's me being quite harsh. Nice and neat down the front. Inside the arch is sharp all the way around. Lovely and clean down the bottom there where you normally find the corrosion coming through. The wires, as you can see, are all very nice. They could do with a little bit of a polish in the nooks and crannies, but generally very good. 4 good tyres on there as well. Chrome trim coming down all the way down the side, the stainless trim, that's nice and neat. Below there is all good on this side, and the sill on this side, as you can see, is nice and straight all the way along. It's got the stone guard to the right point and all that sort of stuff. Up the A-pillar, that's nice and tidy. Little bit of a masking line along the windowsill. Oh, sorry, window seam. But generally that is me being quite picky. It looks generally, oops, sorry, dropping the camera, there you go. The seam itself is nice and soft. It's not flaking away or anything like that. Up onto the roof, and there's a bit of a scuff or a swirl in the paint on this side, which we'll have a look at when we get around there. But this side, all lovely and straight. Glass on this side is nice and clear as well. Quarter lights open as they should. All the seals are nice and soft. Little bit of sort of poor prep almost in the paint below the window seam. But again, you can't really see it on the camera, to be fair. Nice and tidy, the lower half of that door, and onto the rear quarter. Hit the arch itself, which is sharp all the way around. And then the trim around the windows, again, that's all good. No marks down this rear quarter. This seam, nice and neat, but there is a little mark up the top there. Round on the back, tail lights on both sides are lovely and clean. These seams, again, are good. They're not thick with paint or cracked or anything like that. Rear bumper sits nice and straight. Below the bumper is all good. And then rear window, again, the seal is nice and soft. There's no mask lines on the back. This one's much better. Nice and clean. The rear glass is clear as well. Round on the passenger side, and again, down that side, nice and straight. It's not full of ripples or dents or filler. All good on the lower half of that valance and round the rear arch. Again, we're going to have a look at the sill along here. Nice and neat, nice and straight. Rear quarter, again, that's all good. This seam is nice and neat. Up onto the roof, a little drop of water there, we'll get rid of that. But as you can see, there's a little bit of a swirl. I'm guessing it's had a car cover on it, so a good polish would get rid of that. But it is worth pointing it out. Nice and neat on the glass on this side. And again, the trim is all good as well. There's no real marks to note on the passenger's door. This seam, again, nice and neat, but there is a small crack in the paint, very, very tiny. Hasn't broken through, it's just in the surface. All good along that scuttle panel and along the top of the windscreen on this side. No real marks on the top of the doors. Wings, sorry. Around the wing mirrors are good. Those lovely little bullet chrome wing mirrors. Really suit the chrome and the colour with those on there as well. Nice and neat down the bottom of the front wing. Inside the arch is all good all the way around. Round at the front, the chrome work is nice and neat. Overriders are good, indicators are good. Headlamps on both sides are nice. There's no real signs of any stone chips or anything on the bonnet. And again, the bonnet itself, lovely and straight. But like I say, easily one of the best looking GTs we've had in here for a long, long time. Onto the interior, and this has been redone properly in leather. You can smell it as soon as you open the door. It's lovely and soft. Door card, really nice and neat. Inside the door shuts are good. Like I say, lovely and soft. No sign of any wear at all. The beading's good. Standard spec steering wheel, which is in nice condition. All the dials are lovely and clear. Mileage wise, it's on 00933, so it's just gone over 100. All good along the top of the dash. Nice and neat down the centre section. Does have these extra 2 gauges. What we've got clocks and an amp meter. Sort of correct in period stereo in there as well. Rear seats have been done as well. Again, they're lovely and neat. Don't think they've been used hardly at all since it's been redone. And then into the boot, got this very dark blue carpet set, which again goes really well with the colour scheme. Nice and tidy on the boot floor. We'll pop these off and have a look under there. Again, we've got some spare leather trim, which I'm presuming for these side pieces here. Fifth wheel, nice and clean on the underside. There's no sign of any trap moisture or any rock coming through. We have the knockoff tool and the hammer there for the wheels. It's the one where you have to put the socket on and give it a tap rather than the one with the spindles. Passenger side, again, lovely and neat. These door cards are so soft. Very, very good in the door shut all the way around. And again, these seats, someone has spent an absolute fortune getting those redone because they're a really nice job. All good on this side of the dash. Pop the bonnet while we're around here. Standard 1.8 engine. Again, nice and tidy in here. We do have AccuSpark, so I'm assuming electronic ignition. All good on the inner wings. There's no sign of any rock coming through or anything nasty. It's been parked here for a little while. It's not dropping any fluid on the floor. It is cold, so we've got a stone cold, so a bit of choke on there. Fires up on the button. Good oil pressure straight away. You can see the water temperature, stone cold, like I said. It's on about half choke. Tick it over nice and happy. Shut that bonnet down. So there you have it. MGB GT factory chrome bumper car with larger than standard wire wheels from an E-Type. Lovely gold paintwork. Red with white piped interior. Any more questions, please get in touch. Thank you.